Here I am at the rental car place in Dublin. It's a little bit of time to wash the car, and there are a whole bunch of other people here waiting for their cars as well. So I thought I'd stop and tell you a few things. One of them is regarding, let's talk about England first. I came down from Leeds. There, you got to be very careful when you go to England because there are cameras absolutely everywhere, and they can sneak up on you before you even know it. You got to make sure that you either have an app like Waze that actually tells you where those cameras are, because it's they can nab you. They even got my brother who lives there. It changed from 60 to 40 in a heartbeat. He didn't see it and click. So that can be like a £100 or more fine. So be aware of that. Airports at the moment are pretty free, but the one key thing whenever you go to an airport is make sure that you actually take an early flight if you can, because most early flights will not be delayed. The ones later in the day will be delayed purely and simply because of the traffic. So if one delays, the next one will, etc, etc, etc. So just be aware of that. I'm just about to hop into a car, hopefully at some point. I've been waiting about 10-15 minutes now for the car, even though the process has been rather long here at Dublin Airport. I'm going to be going through, where am I? Budget and Avis. So we'll see whether that works or not. The flight across is pretty easy. The airports, as I said, are pretty clear. The one thing you also want to make sure is put all your toiletries in your bag. Don't keep them in your backpack, because as the line goes through, you can actually just get delayed by having to take your bags out and putting it into a plastic bag. Nothing over 100 ml is allowed in a bag, so just be aware of that. Last but not least, you also have to be aware that certain things will get stopped. My camera was stopped. I have no idea why. I never had it before, but they wiped it, and there was a huge long line of those items that were going to be checked. So be aware you might have to stop, so give yourself plenty of time at the airports. I'll see you soon. This is Adrian from Dublin Airport.